Hi, good evening. How are you doing? I am Oral McGlashan and here I am your host. This afternoon, relaxing, taking some cool breeze. Went to the gym. Yesterday was my birthday. I went out and have a blast. I enjoy myself to the fullest. I am 1 year older than I was last year. I have a good time and it doesn't stop there. My birthday treatment for myself continue in August. So guys, stay tuned. I have a lot to show. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of places to visit. So today we're gonna talk about a topic that is birth of a Jamaican that actually came to the United States as a visitor on a visitor visa. He was it entered the United States in 2023, September 2023, through the Miami International Airport. And today we're gonna talk about how he become a police officer, how he was approved from the FBI background check, and in Maine, this is really troubling, and this is really um, it's shocking because to go through all of these things, I mean, to be a police officer in the United States, you have to go through so much background check. Your record have to be spotless clean, and so forth. And I think you have to be a citizen to be a police officer. I believe so, if my mind is correct. Now, the media, the ABC News stated that the chief of police in Maine, Restore Town, has called for investigation into the arrest by the U.S. Immigration and Enforcement of one of his officer who the chief said was federal approved to work in the country in May. So he was approved to work as a police officer. The ICE arrest, the ICE police arrest, um, what is his name? Orange Beach, the Orange Beach Police Department Reserve Officer Joe Luke Evans of Jamaica on July 25th. The agency said Evans was illegally present in the U.S. and unlawfully attempted to purchase a firearm. I said in a Monday statement that Evans had legally entered the U.S. in September 2023 and violate the terms of his admission by overstaying his visa. But the police department said on Monday that in a statement that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has verified that Evan was authorized to work in the U.S. in May of this year. The Old Orange Bay Police Department and ICE official did not respond to requests for a status update about Evan's case. It was unclear on Tuesday if he has access to an attorney. ICE and Chad present different account of Evans' employment by the town. Said the department was notified by a federal official that Evans was legally permitted to work in the country and as authorization documents would not expire until 2030. So what this is saying now, they are saying that he was authorized to work and his expiry documents would expire in 2030, which how can that be? Because you come on a visitor visa and overstay. and they are saying that his document has not been not going to be expired until 30 on the 2030. They said in a submitted information via the Department of Homeland Security E-Verify program. E-Verify is an online system launched in the late 1990s that allow employee to check if potential employee can work legally in the US. Some large private employees use it, but most do not. She said the department is distressed and deeply concerned about this error on the part of the federal government and will investigate it to determine what step it can take to ensure the town compliance in future. She said the department would also conduct an internal review of circumstances of cases. The Old Orange Bay Police Department was never officially informed about Evans' detention, and department official learned the detail of the matter is in the news release issued by Immigration and Custom Enforcement. I said in a statement that Evans admit to his official that he attempted to purchase a firearm for his employment as a police officer with the town that triggered an alarm to Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearm and Explosive, which coordinate with ICE to make the arrest. The agent said in a statement. Okay, so when you are a police officer, you have to purchase your own firearm, and a lot of the things that you see them with on their chest, camera, flashlight, belt, they have to purchase it themselves. So he was clear to work, and he was in the process of getting all the necessary equipment for him to work with. So there and then, when he go to purchase the gun, when I have a gun myself, I went to the class just to show you that. Purchasing a gun here, I don't know how some people get gun, but when I don't do the class and I get my certificate and I bring it to purchase the gun, the guy said I should give him my ID, and I filled out some paperwork and with my address, my social and everything on the paperwork, and the guy said I should wait because he's gonna do a background check. So I couldn't purchase the gun right there and then. I don't know how they do it or how whatever, but he do a background check on me before I could purchase the gun. So it's something like that what they have done to find out that he was not legitimate to purchase this gun. Okay, we have a police department that was knowledgeably breaking the very law that they are charged. No, we have a police department that was knowledgeably breaking the very law they are charged with enforcing in order to employ an illegal alien. Patricia H. Aid, the acting field officer director of the U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement and Removal Operation, Boston, said in a statement. The Old Orange Beach, in a popular summer vacation destination in Maine, beloved for its Broadwalk Beach and downtown park. It is a highly seasonal community that is most active in the summer. When the visitor are require they need a large police present that slowly cooler. I don't know what that is. Maine is one of about a dozen states that allow non-citizen residents to work in law enforcement, Chad said. They are part-time seasonal employees who are assigned to various of the tasks, including community policing and beach patrol by foot and bicycle, she said. Evan passed physical and medical check and background check, Chad said. He also underwent the standard course of training before beginning deploy on duty, she said. So he went through all of the requirement, all of the training, all of the certification, whatever it is. So they are saying that here they allow non-citizen. So probably maybe that's what he was doing, but even so, he have to have documents, because they said here they allow non-citizen resident to work in law enforcement. Chad said they are part-time seasonal employees who are assigned to various of tasks, including community policing and beach patrol. So they have people that do that. So I don't think that's what he was applying for, because why would you go and apply for a gun? And these are part-time seasonal job, and I don't think they would bring a gun with them. If you know, I have a friend who do the same type of thing here, and he doesn't bring a gun. He can't arrest anybody. He just patrol in the car, and if he see anything suspicious, he would call for backup and report whatever. So he has gone too far. He is opening up a can of worm where he should not have done in the first place. How smart are you to Mr. Evans for you to come to the United States and apply to become a police officer? You don't know what America is? Everything is computerized. You might get through, yes, but in the end you are gonna get caught up. America is, don't play with the law. You can get through with a certain extended. You know how many people apply for things here and they give it to them, and then afterward they find out that that was not entitled, they were not entitled to have that, and they have to pay it back. That's how America is. You cannot come and do all these things and expect you're not going to get any form of punishment. People do mistake, error occur, yes, but in the long run they're gonna get caught up. I was listening to Muta Baruka in this interview with this guy in Jamaica that do the same thing. That goes in the Jamaican police force and pretend to be a police, and they didn't even know until further later on down the road they found out. He was there, he went for the interview and he failed, and he went and do whatever he needs to get done, and he entered the force, and he was there doing police work. So you know, people do make mistake, error occur, but they will get caught up somehow. So I hope this is a learning curve for people who are trying to beat the system, people who are trying to do things and don't think that they're gonna get caught. Everything here is computerized. Everything is electronic nowadays. Everything is not like back in the days where you have a book where you have to keep recording books. It doesn't work like that anymore. Any slip you slide, anything you do in another state, they are coming as it follow you go anywhere at all. Well, I hope that this is a big crime. He can be charged because he is pretending to be something that he is not, and he can go to prison for a long time and then being deported. How smart is a person to do such thing? Especially police. That was the last thing you were supposed to do, Mr. Evan. That was the last straw you're supposed to get yourself involved into. You're there, you do what you're supposed to do, and get yourself together. You gonna touch trouble the law, the police, especially the police department. Hmm? You come here from 2023. You don't know. You don't see what America is. Or America is improving in getting people get caught up in things who have done things way back years ago. Them catch up on them now. Well, I hope you learn a lesson, and I hope this is a learning curve for others who are doing things that is not right. Because one day you're gonna get caught. It doesn't pay. It doesn't worth it to do these things, and then in the end you get caught, and then you're gonna be punished for what you have done. You know it's wrong, and you still preserve it, continue doing it. How you feel about it now? You being get caught. Law enforcement are the last thing that a man can put themselves in. So them are gonna try if you do nothing scam or try to fake nothing in a law enforcement. Are the last something that you shouldn't even, Mr. Evan, you shouldn't even think about that. No. Go do something else, but leave that alone. That is a government law. Then there's something that you can't touch. So I don't know what drive you into doing that. And now it's all over the news. How your family feel about this? Your friends, your picture all over the internet. When you could have there and probably I do something else, or you could have go back home your yard as free as a bird. Now you you have to go to prison and get charged and spend time. How you feel about that? Anyway, this is my few little cents about this topic here what me want to talk about. It's sad, but you know where I get yourself into. You know say you don't have no paper for working. You know say you come here 2023 on a visiting visa. Why push you? Why you gonna apply for police position for? And you know say you're not qualified, you are not a citizen. You don't have a green card, you don't have American citizenship. If you go apply for police and you gone do them something there. Common sense. Some of them real senses can go do them something there. Now most the devil a drive you go do them something there. Anyway, I said enough. Remember guys to share, like and subscribe to my channel. That's Oral Bless TV. Come on board, press the like button, the little bell at the top in the corner right hand side. Leave your comments down below and tell me what do you think about this incident. Alright, so bye for now.